Every solar panel on Earth contains something most investors have completely forgotten about, and by the time they remember, it might already be too late. Here's a number that should make you uncomfortable. In 2023, the solar industry consumed 194 million ounces of silver. That's roughly 20% of all silver mined on the planet, in a single year, for a single application. Now here's the problem. Solar capacity isn't growing at 10% a year, or 20. Global solar installations are accelerating at nearly 40% annually. China alone added more solar in 2023 than the entire world had installed just 5 years earlier. And every single panel needs silver. Not because it's pretty, because it's the most electrically conductive element that exists. There is no substitute that performs as well at scale. So let's do the math that almost nobody is doing. At current installation growth rates, solar demand for silver will double by 2027. That's 400 million ounces per year, just for solar. Total global silver mine supply, about 820 million ounces, which means in 3 years, solar panels alone could consume nearly half of all the silver humans dig out of the ground. But solar isn't the only buyer. Electronics need silver, EVs need silver, medical equipment, 5G infrastructure, military applications, all of them need silver. And here's the quiet part. Silver mines take 7 to 10 years to develop. There are almost no major new deposits in the pipeline. Supply is not coming to the rescue. So why isn't anyone panicking? Because silver trades like a precious metal, not an industrial commodity. Investors watch gold. They watch interest rates. They barely glance at the physical deficit growing in warehouses around the world. For 3 consecutive years, the silver market has run a structural deficit, consuming more than it produces. COMEX inventories have dropped by over 40% since 2021, yet the price sits at a fraction of its 2011 highs. There's a strange disconnect here. The world is betting everything on a green energy transition that physically requires a metal it refuses to price correctly. The solar industry has a term for what happens when growth hits a supply wall. They call it a cliff. And silver is building one quietly, year by year, panel by panel. The question isn't whether the shortage arrives. The math guarantees it. The question is what happens when a trillion-dollar energy transition discovers it's competing for scraps of a metal most people still think is just for jewelry. Maybe the market figures it out in time. Maybe someone invents a workaround. Or maybe, 3 years from now, we'll look back at this moment and wonder how nobody saw it coming, when the numbers were right there, hiding in plain sight. Thanks for watching. If you found this valuable, hit that subscribe button for more deep dives.